Hi everyone, my name is Kat. Welcome back or welcome. So recently I've been buying quite a lot of books and I think I'm ready to show you guys what I've got. When it comes to buying books, I mostly will be buying them online because I don't really know if there's any physical bookstore near my town. I live in the rural area. Quite a lot of a ride if I want to go to the big town. Almost 2 hours of a journey. So usually I'll just buy my books online. So for my book haul this time, I have quite a mix of a genre. I have fantasy, I have romance, thriller, and some I think is a literary fiction. And I can't wait to share with you guys. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So the first package that I received is this one. I think this 3 books is by Rachel Hawkins. It's a gothic psychological thriller. So let's open this together. I don't know. So I thought this book was... So I actually thought that this book is a trilogy, but I guess it's not. It's a standalone book. And I bought all 3 of them. But I forgot what's the title, so we'll see. Ooh. I bought them in the hardcover version. Oh, wait. So the first package I have is all written by Rachel Hawkins. I have The Heiress, The Reckless Girl, and The Wife Upstairs. I never read anything from Rachel Hawkins, but when I read the synopsis of these 3 books, I'm really intrigued and I really want to read quite a lot of thriller. I think that's where my moods are right now, and so I bought them. And so for The Wife Upstairs, if I'm not mistaken, it was a retelling story from the classic book Jane Eyre. I've never read Jane Eyre before, so I guess by reading this, maybe I could get a glimpse of the Jane Eyre book, the synopsis, so we'll see about that. So I guess in my own words, the short summary for this book is a woman falls in love with a wealthy man, and I guess she was haunted by the disappearance of the first wife, B, if I'm not mistaken the name. So yeah, I'm intrigued by that, and I'm not sure, maybe there's some kind of dangerous scene plot coming for the woman. So yeah, I'm intrigued. I really want to read this book as soon as possible. So for The Reckless Girls, I think it was a gothic suspense thriller. I think it was about 6 students that went on a vacation in a remote island, and then something happened there. It was also mentioned that it has a big plot twist coming, so that really intrigued me and I really want to know. Maybe they'll be dead, maybe some of them survive, I don't know. So we'll see about that when we read the book. And for The Heiress, it's a gothic suspense thriller book. I think it's involved a woman as a kid. I think she survived a kidnapping scheme, but as an adult she became a widow 4 times in her life, and when she passes away, her adoptive son and his wife took over the family's estate, and there the son actually discovered a dark secret of what really happened for the 4 men that her mother married before. And it's kind of scary to think about it, and I don't know, it's giving me a chill vibe. I really want to read it, and that's why I bought this book. So hopefully it will be a good thriller, because so far I've been reading from Frida McFadden and also Lisa Jewell, and what's the other one again? I think it was Riley Sager. That's the only thriller book that I have. So reading from another thriller author, that is really exciting. So I can't wait to read this book. Next, I have this gorgeous Frayed Edges book. This is a fantasy book. The first one is The Half King by Melissa Landers, and the second one is The Courting of Bristol Kids by Mary Pearson. I think Mary Pearson have another famous book, The Thief, if I'm not mistaken, but I haven't read that one, and I bought this one instead. So I'm intrigued. It has a very beautiful spread edges. That's why I bought this one. So yeah. So a short summary about this book. Let's get into it. So this book is a romantasy book about a girl who actually discovered her family's hidden secrets. I think she found out that they have a, I don't know, like some kind of a power, I guess. Is that what they said? And she can, like, if I'm not mistaken, she went into another realm to save her kidnapped father. But then she made a very dangerous bargain with the, I don't know, someone. What's the name of that? I only remember the name of the character. I think it was Thygon? Is that how you say the name? Thygon? Well, I'm really sorry for the background sound, because since this house is just beside the road, this video is gonna have quite a lot of noise behind, so bear with me. So yeah, that's the short summary, and I'm really intrigued how it goes. I mean, what's really intriguing for me is what really happened by having the dangerous bargain with the Thygon character, and will she able to rescue her father? I don't know. That's really intriguing. It's quite a long book. It's around more than 500 pages, but I've read 2 fantasy books before, and I think I can do it. And next I have The Half King by Melissa Landers. This one also have a very beautiful spread edges. Like, look at that. Ooh, it's so gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. So for this book, just like the title said, The Half King, it's about, I think, like quite a few families like having to be cursed, and this particular family, every firstborn will have the curse of, by day they are a normal ordinary king, but by night they will turn into a shadow. Until his 21st birthday, he will disappear into shadow, completely gone. And this girl, I think, when she heard it, she was, if I'm not mistaken, she was the second born of other family, and she, I guess, really wanted to save the king, I would say, and she will try to break the curse. But I would say also that this journey leads into her own discovery of her superpower. Is that what you call that, superpower? I think she has a very strong power within her that was not revealed at first. I think she doesn't even know that she had that kind of power unless she's, you know, do the journey to save the king. So we'll see about that. Will she be able to save the king, or will he fade it into shadow, to nothingness? The next book that I would like to share with you guys is Story of My Life by Lucy Score. I actually already have another copy of this book, but it was the one without the spread edges. And look at that, it was so gorgeous. Oops. And I bought the second book in this series with the spread edges, so I thought, why not, you know, match everything. I actually already read this story before. I really like it. I gave it 4 stars. It was a cozy romance. It was quite good, and in my opinion, I think it doesn't really necessarily be this long, but it's okay because some part feels like a repetition, but yeah, it's fine. I've already read it and I give it 4 stars. I think the ending was average for me. I think the twist, how it goes until the end, was like, it was okay. I don't know, but I give it 4 stars. It's still a good book. The only reason I bought this and want to show you guys is because the sprayed edges. I have the other book that doesn't have the sprayed edges version, so it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. Look at that. That's why I want to show you guys. I recommend you guys to read this, so go ahead. Next, I have this book. Let's open this first. I think, oh, what's this? Ooh. Asking for It by Louise O'Neill. I've read another book by her, Almost Love, recently, and I decided to actually buy this book. Luckily, I found this in a thrifted online shop. Yeah, recently. So yeah, I'm excited. I don't know how to feel about this book, but I'm intrigued because I love her other book, Almost Love. It makes me sad, makes me angry, it makes me almost shed my tears because reading that book feels like I'm reading myself. I would say I have quite a similar incident with what happened in the book, and I guess that what ignite my intention, my wants to have her other books. So I get this one. So a short summary for this book, it's a YA novel. It's about a young girl being raped by several boys, I would say. And when the incident, I guess the boys like capture the incident in their phones and they leak it to the community. And when the community like realize what happened, instead of helping her, they turn against her, and that it was all her fault. So I guess this book really dwell into the culture of rape, playing victim, something like that. So that intrigued me, and I feel like it light up something in me to read this book, so that's why I bought it. So next I would like to share with you guys these 4 books. So we'll start with these yellow books. Nice Work, Nora November by Julia London. Ooh, I haven't opened the seal yet. Look at that, it's very cute. I think it's a short story. So this book is actually an uplifting and relatable woman fiction book about second chance, I think, both in life and also relationship, like romance and also self-discovery. And also, if I'm not mistaken, it involved heavy themes like mental health, like depression and grief and something like that. So that intrigued me. I think I'm into this kind of books recently, so I'm glad I have a chance to get this book, to have this copy with me, so I can't wait to read this. Next, I bought Famous for a Living by Melissa Ferguson. This is a, I think, enemies to lovers, a slow burn romance, and involve a city girl and also a country boy. And I think it has probably the best story they would have, I think, because that's how the synopsis went, and I'm intrigued. So hopefully this is a good rom-com. Next, I have this book. What is this? Lilac Mills, Waste Not, Want Not in Applewell. Applewell is, I think, it's a village, and this is actually a romance book. I think just a very short review about this is the woman or the girl tried to win the heart of a grumpy man. Will she did it? I don't know. I'm intrigued. So I think also this one has a series trilogy, but I only bought the first one. If it's good, I'm gonna continue buying the second and the third book, so we'll see about that, but I'm excited. Next, I have Freckles by Cecilia Ahern. So I think this is, I don't know, it's a fiction. What is it about? Wait, okay. So a short story about this. So Freckles, it actually involved an incident that was, gone through by the FMC in the story, and that changed her life, how she sees her life, and it also involved a self-discovery to feel comfortable in her own skin, and also like to have a human connection regardless of what happened in your life. So I'm intrigued. It really does sound interesting, so hopefully it's a good one. So the last book that I would like to share with you guys in this video is by Carmel Harrington, My Pear-Shaped Life. So this book is a joyful and uplifting story for those who sometimes wake up and then feels like they're not good enough, and that's me. That's me, guys. So I'm really intrigued by this synopsis, and I really want to know what happened. I didn't expect it to be this quite, thick, but we'll get through it. I'm all for the lessons, I'm all for the motivation, I'm all for the beautiful quotes there is in this book, so hopefully this is a good one. So for now, that's the end of my book haul video, but I have quite a lot of books to share with you guys, and I think I'm gonna be making, another video for those books. But I'm grateful and thankful for those watching this one and staying until the end of this video, and I hope I can read these books and share with you guys what I've learned, the lessons, and my honest review for those books, and hopefully it's a good one so we can learn together. But yeah, I'm excited to make more video like this, so stay tuned, and hopefully I can see you guys back in the next one. Bye.